Hey everybody, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Today we're going to do a fun little project using some butterflies, which I haven't really used before, and I saw a technique done, and I can't remember who did it, but it's in my head. I thought I would try it, and I thought we would add it to the Lazy Daisy journal. Now, as you can see, this is pretty thick. I have my camera a little bit down lower because I want you to really see what I'm going to do with these butterflies. But this here is what this is what I created. And I'll just move it around here a little bit. So this is a fun little pocket here, and I'll show you what I did to make, this is really chunky. So what I will show you what I did to make this cute little pocket using these pieces, and then I attached the little butterfly with the muslin right here. And then this is the tag itself with a butterfly tab. And that slides right inside here. So let me show you first what I did. It's very easy to make. So I'll show that to you. I'm going to just set this over here out of the way. Get it out of the way here. Out of the way. But yeah, thanks for joining in. I've had some good responses on some of the other items I've made for this journal, and I really appreciate the likes. I love the comments. I love answering everybody, and I love hearing your experience. And like when I posted the video showing the 1970 counter catalog, I had so much fun hearing everybody's stories, what they remember back then shopping for patterns or sitting, at the counter like I used to, looking through the counter catalog while their mom shopped and what their grandmother made them. And I'm glad you enjoyed that video because I enjoyed hearing what you had to say as well. It brought a lot of smiles to my face, and I appreciate it. So, just thanks everybody for joining in. I want to thank all my new subscribers. If you're one in the last week, you can, give yourself a big smile, and because I'm giving you a big hug. So, yeah. So let me get on with this project. But I don't know if I have two of the, kind of put everything away that I was working on. So I don't know if I have two pieces exactly like I made the pocket out of. But I think I could just demonstrate and show you using a little bit larger piece. So I wanted to use one of these to make the pocket in the book that I just showed you. And of course it's too narrow to house a tag. I mean, you could put a tag in there like this, but I just think it would look very odd. I may have to raise this up just a little bit. Bear with me here. Okay. All right. I think it would look very odd. It just wouldn't look proper on the paper, on the page. So I had an idea to incorporate two. And you can do this with anything, with just plain scrapbooking paper, whatever you might have. Then the pocket would fit quite nicely in here. And if you wanted to be really, which I just thought of now, I mean, if you wanted to really have some fun with it, I'm going to use this little card just so you can see. You could just adhere the ticket onto this one here, and then you could just glue the bottom of it, and then you could have you could have a double tag. But I like it, like this, just where it's one tag, or I mean one pocket. So all you have to do is you just have to put a little bit of glue on this side, or however you want to adhere it, and then attach it the width of your page. And then you're going to get a ticket, or it could be you know, it could be another little, label. I would, if you, again, if you have a lot of pattern, you're going to want to use something plain, and you'll just want to position this wherever you might want to have it. And then you're just going to stitch like I did, stitch around the ticket. And then you have a really nice, pocket. It's just something a little different and fun. And then I wanted to add some butterflies. So I had pre-cut all these butterflies here. I'm going to set this aside. But I just didn't like them plain on the paper. So I think it was Wendy's art journal or Wendy's journal. And if I can remember, I think it was Wendy. And I'll attach the link to her page, her YouTube channel, down in my description. And you can see how she did hers as well. She glued hers on. I'm doing a little bit different here. So I'm going to do, I'll do one of these, but you're going to get, you know, whatever cloth you want to use. This is a lightweight muslin, you know, or it might even be cotton. I'm not real good with, I know, you know, I mean, I do know my cottons, but my fancy cloths, but I think this is some muslin. So you're just going to cut a little piece of fabric. And you're going to want to make sure when you cut it that you have enough material to work around the wings. So this one I will do this way, so I can kind of keep going in a straight line. Okay. And I want to do another one of these because I really like this pattern. Maybe I'll do this way. That there. So we can do 3. I just thought I'd do a fun little, a shorter video for you on these. So you're going to have your material and your butterfly, and this just kind of helps with the, so your butterflies don't rip. It gives them a little bit more substance. Now, I think Wendy actually glued hers down onto the fabric, but I want to give it more of a dimensional look. So what I decided to do, and of course, yes, oh, here they are. I have these little tiny brads. I have them in a natural color, and then I have these in some pretty muted, not pretty muted, but pretty muted colors. So I'm going to find, I think on this one here, I'm going to try to match the wings, or the little bits of the wings there. And then on, whoops, there we go. I guess I can have my pick. I didn't expect that. I think on this one I will use, I'm going to use a beige or the cream color to match the wings here. And I'm going to do the same. Maybe I'll use more of a gray on that one. So I'm just going to put these aside. All right, so that's that. All right, so what I do next, and like I said, this is really easy. I can just keep track. Here we go. Everything's right in front of me. I just can't. I make a little hole wherever I want to position the brad. And I just put it in like this. Put it through. And what I try to do is I try to open it up where when it's opened up, it's on each wing. And I'll tell you why I do that. Because then that way you can really move this up and see how your wings come up a little bit. You don't have to crease the paper on the butterfly wings, but I'm going to leave that flat. So when you put your brad in, just make sure it's horizontal with the wings so you can do that. And make sure you leave enough material around the wings and the body because you're going to fray this a little bit. I'm listening to the rain. It's a rainy day here. This video won't show up or won't be listed until or uploaded. It'll be uploaded today, but it won't go on. It won't go live until probably July 6th or 7th. I'm ahead in my taping. But today's July 2nd. And it's a rainy, rainy, rainy day. We're supposed to have rain all next week, which isn't good. The grandkids are coming. My son has all of his friends from Texas and Louisiana and Alabama. They're all his friends he's made through gaming. They're all coming. And they have outdoor adventures that they're, hiking and all that stuff. And, oh, it's supposed to rain all week. I feel bad. And today is my daughter-in-law's birthday, which you'll learn more about her. She's opening a Etsy shop, and she has a nice little Instagram page now. She's just learning. I'm trying to teach her. She's, like she's from Romania, and she's been on social media, but just the social aspect of it. So the business aspect of it is all new to her. But her page on Instagram is Paper Mountain Crafts. Paper Mountain Crafts. And she's very excited. She's going to be selling supplies to all you who create junk journals and scrapbook pages. And I took her to her first estate sale last weekend, and it was actually, we went for 2 days, and the woman was a quilter. And I felt like I was walking into a ginormous Joann or Michael's Crafts. So Mara is all set for her sales and her shop, and she's been organizing. We were there 3 hours each day, and she got some amazing stuff. So there's a lot of material to organize and a lot of crafts, a lot of books. So her birthday is today. So if you follow along on Paper Mountain Crafts, wish her a happy birthday. I don't know if she's going to make a birthday post or not. But she's just a sweet, sweet girl. So my son was going to do something with her today, and it's raining. So we're just hanging out, and we'll go to dinner later. Okay, so you have your material cut like this, and you've got your brad in. So then what I do is I just start to fray and fringe, and I like it when some of the threads get caught, and you don't have to pull them all out. So you see, you have some wispies on the end here. And it just gives, it makes the butterflies a little, see, little whimsical and frayed, and so you can just fray it. You don't have to pull all of the fringe out. Just make it look torn and tattered. And if you want to, you know, fringe it all over, you can, just as long as it has a, and this one I probably will glue down a little bit because it is quite large. And then I want to show you the tag. If you put these on a tag, I'll go back and show you the, because you are going to notice on the larger ones, it does, they do move around a little bit. So it wouldn't hurt to put a little bit of glue right at the tip of the wings here, just a little dab. And then you'll still get the same effect if you want to you know, bend the back brad a little bit more. There. So see, by just bending that brad, and then you can adjust how much you want it to come off of your page. So for these larger ones, I was thinking about, I'm not going to attach it just yet because I want to, I was thinking about putting one on this section of the book where these pockets are. And I think that'll be really pretty on there. So I've been stuffing. I wasn't sure what I had left to do in the journal. So for the past couple days, at my leisure, if I have time, I've been coming in and stuffing what I've already made in the pages, and I don't have too much to do. As you can see, it's really chunky. I wanted Lee to be able to have enough. There's 5 signatures in there. I probably would have been really good with 4. Probably the next time I will only put 4 signatures in because I made some more, you know, I made chunkier items like the little Tim Holtz packaging pockets. They're a little bit thicker, but I like it. I like it. It's chunky. So I would say a flip through will be coming through very shortly on that because I want to get it done by the end of the day on Sunday. I have a special request from Nancy. Thank you, Nancy, to make her a pocket book folder. So I'm excited about that. I've been talking to her back and forth on Etsy about that. Yeah, and I have another announcement, but I'm not going to announce that until I do a video on it. So here's another butterfly. But I like the way it's tattered. Let me see if I can get another piece of paper here. You can see it a little bit better on this. But how it's tattered and this way. I just think it's really cute where it's torn and tattered. And again, you can, and the nice thing about, I had already distressed these, but I wanted to tell you that by doing this and not gluing them down, by doing this, if you forget to distress, it's nice because then you can just fold your paper back or your cloth back, your material, hold on to it, and then you can distress your butterfly. So, and then if you don't want to glue it down, it just gives it a nice little dimensional look when you get it on your page. And I did want to show you the tag. I went ahead and I poked a little hole in the tag and ran it through on here. And then I put the back on it so the brad didn't show. It doesn't really matter. I just wanted to clean back. And then I did attach the bottom wings because I knew she'd be pulling it in and out. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. How you attach them, how you know. But I really like putting the little brad in here just because the wings naturally bend. And then I'll show you, I should put this in my little tips and trick video. I don't know if I might do that. And then maybe we can just add a couple charms. But I don't have my charms out to the book. We can. Maybe I'll just finish these butterflies up. And again, you can make these as I like to use the term ratty, as ratty as you want. And then you don't have to. I mean, if something's too long but you want the fringe there, you can just clip it a little bit. But there's the small one. And because these wings are a little bit longer, I'm going to attach these just a little bit with a little dab of glue after I unplug it. Yesterday when I was working with this glue bottle, it was so plugged up. I had to take the little silver nozzle off. I had to soak that in hot water, clean it all out. I took this off. That got soaked in hot water and got it all cleaned out. All right, so there's those three. Maybe I'll finish these up. And you could do this with a cheesecloth would be nice to use. I have some cheesecloth. I also have this silky material. Maybe we could do a couple with the silky material to see how it comes out with that. This is more of a nylon, I think. And this looks like it would fray really well. So let's find a good point. I'll just fold this after. It almost looks like a rayon, something that you would, I think I got this at the estate sale from the woman. She made a lot of curtains and drapes and shears, so I betcha it came from there. And I just kind of want to, I don't want this crinkle. My goodness, doing this backwards and upside down here. All right, let's try this material and see how this comes out. Let's see, get another little brad here. I think I'm going to use a yellow one here for this. I normally wouldn't use this large of a piece of material, but these are hard to do. I'm using this to get rid of this corner, and I can always use this in a little cluster or something. And I don't know how this is going to fray. And that's the other nice thing, before you glue it down, instead of gluing it down, if your material doesn't work out for you, you can always just pop the butterfly back off. You haven't ruined your butterfly, and you can just start over again with another piece of material. Okay. All right, so let's see how this one handles the this frays and fringes very easily. So maybe if you have a more of a wispy page, or a very flowery page, this might be really nice. This is fun too to use. There. And it almost looks like, with this one, it almost looks like her little antennas are coming right straight up through. But I think that's fun. It just adds another element, another little dimension. This one I am going to glue. Bring that up a little bit like that. And that one like that. Yeah, so this is very wispy and light. Let's see that. There. So these I will finish later on these the two little mini ones. But I just thought that would be a cute little video today to show you a different way to create your material around your butterfly. So your smaller ones, you don't necessarily have to glue down. Maybe your longer wings, you can add, like I did, a little bit of glue there. Your larger one, yes, definitely. And this just a dab on the top. So, all right, everybody, I hope you liked that video, and we will eventually get these into the book, and I'll see you down the road. All right, everybody, have a great day. Bye-bye.